I just realized these flowers are coming up everywhere. They turn the field orange because the field just fills up with them. The name of them is like stiff green thread or plains green thread. But I've been waiting on these things to bloom since last year around the same time. Because when they bloomed last year is when we caught our biggest swarm. In fact, when these things bloom right after the Hercules went into bloom, and when we caught the swarm, the bees were coming in with this color pollen. And so instantly I went around looking for the color of the pollen that they were getting, and it was coming off of these flowers here. I'm just going to explain how I caught this big swarm. So if you're new to this channel, here's a few pictures to show you the big swarm. The last picture shows when I pull it out. It was the size of the flower pot. Now that flower pot was a 13-gallon flower pot, like maybe 13.5 gallons, but that swarm was huge. I didn't weigh it, but it was huge. When we caught it, it was the same time that these flowers went into bloom. But anyway, if you want to know how to make a flower pot like this one, the swarm trap like this one, I'll leave a tag up so you could see that. And I also have a whole playlist on how to make them. So everything's explained in the playlist. Just go watch it for yourself. See the pollen on there? Pretty cool. And the bees literally love this stuff. And so that's what I like about it. That was a little bit of story behind why I like these things. The field is humming. But it's pretty cool to see these things come back up. I'll take a few pictures, put them on my Patreon. But yeah, this is amazing. I'm glad to see this stuff come back into bloom. I really thought it would only go back into bloom if we had rain, but we haven't had any rain for the past month, and it came up anyway. But if it's the name, I think it is. They do like sandy, shallow soils or gravel. And that's exactly where these things are coming up, sand soil. So I'm still waiting for the biggest swarms that we're going to catch. They're hiding from us, but I know they're going to come. Well, I hope they're going to come. And I hope you like my little backstory on these flowers. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully with our next big swarm. I can't wait.